Why is it bad to have braces on for too long? Leave a comment below if you have had braces on for a really long time. Sorry if my eyes are kind of watery. It's because I get emotional about this stuff and I just sneezed a lot. In Texas, bad allergies. If you have bad allergies, let me know. We can love teeth and hate allergies together. So, again, why is it bad to have braces on for too long? Recently, we've made a few videos about this because we've been seeing folks come on with what appears to be like excessive time in braces. And there is a slight difference in I've been in braces and been working the whole time versus I've been in braces and I just haven't been going to my appointments. I've been missing appointments or not been taking care of my teeth. It's just, let's talk about it, okay? So, but I'm gonna relate this to a story. I recently was working on a burn pile. For those of you who don't know what that is, that means that I have lots of tree branches, fallen trees that I've cut up or I need to burn, get rid of. I was getting pretty close to the fire. And what happens if you get too close to the fire? You can get burned. And I finished that the night, went inside, I was looking in the mirror, my wife was like, oh my gosh. You singed your eyebrows and your eyelashes, and people always comment about my eyelashes. I don't know about anymore. Anyways, right? They got shorter. There are risks to everything. High risk and low risk. If you get really close to the fire, there is a higher risk that you are going to get burned. In my case, you're going to shorten your eyebrows or singe your eyebrows and shorten your eyelashes. How does that relate to braces?
Tell us what you know.
Well, the longer that you are in braces, it's not a direct correlation. That means just because you're in braces for a long time, it doesn't mean that you will ... But there are increased potential risks associated with being in braces, like cavities. The reason why people get cavities is because we all have bacteria in our mouth. Well, some of the bacteria, special bacteria. Well, not really special, but specific bacteria, I should say. Specific bacteria that eats up particularly the high sugar content foods, right? Candy, we leave that stuff caked on our teeth. Really, any food you leave caked on your teeth can lead to, right, food that the bacteria can digest, and then basically they poop on your teeth, eventually leading to, they poop acid on your teeth, which eventually leads to holes in your teeth. So when you have braces on, there's just more places for the food to get stuck. So if you're not taking care of your teeth, you're gonna get food that stays on your teeth. Specific bacteria come in, digest, poop out the acid on your teeth, and voila, cavities. And it's not that braces cause cavities, but you increase your risk for those cavities if you're not good at taking care of your teeth and you're in braces longer. One step before that, and often you see this, check out some pictures. I think we've even done videos about this, white spots. Call them white spot lesions. Very common in orthodontic patients, particularly those who don't take care of their teeth. They're not brushing. So it's the so to speak, it's the early stages of cavity formation. And what happens is white spots develop on your teeth, particularly around the brackets, when we're not very good at taking. So when we're in the brackets longer, when we're in braces longer, we get those spots. And it's really hard to get rid of. Sometimes you have to do things like veneers or filling. There's people trying to come out with new technologies. You can try whitening, but newer materials to try and help fix this problem. But if you get them, they're hard to get rid of. So here's one that we're gonna make a video out of. It's called the root resorption. Just like my eyebrows got shorter, did you know that your teeth can get shorter? Well, this part can get shorter. You can wear it down over time. No matter how you're biting, teeth wear down as you use them. But the part that you can't see, right? Every tooth has a root that goes up into your bone. That's what helps. That's part of the reason why your teeth don't just fall out, because you've got the root in your bone. It's a little bit long and it stays in there. Well, as you move the teeth, the bone that surrounds the roots, they have to remodel. That means what's there maybe goes away and then redevelops in a new spot where the tooth is, stabilizing the tooth again. Well, if the process of moving the tooth through the bone is too much for the tooth to handle, that leads to the root of the tooth getting smaller and smaller. That can happen. To be honest, there's a lot about root resorption that we don't exactly know, because there are people that get root resorption without even being in braces or moving their teeth. So it's not as simple as just, hey, you had braces, so you're gonna get root resorption. It's just a risk. And so the longer you're in braces, especially the more you move the teeth or the higher pressures you put on the teeth, in theory, those could be correlated with more root resorption. The shorter your teeth get, the more likely that those teeth at some point may fall out. It's not that simple, but you get the point. And then bone loss and gum recession. All right, similar thing. As you move teeth, the bones and the gums have to respond. And if you are in braces for a really long time and you just got bad oral hygiene, it's more challenging because of the braces, and you're just not focusing on it, then you could end up with some variation of periodontal disease, which eventually can lead to includes things like bone loss and maybe even some gum recession, gum that goes down. All right, well, those are some things, risks that you should consider. That's why you need to keep your appointments and why you should do your part to get out of the braces quickly. Wear your rubber bands, wear your appliances the way that you're supposed to and when you're supposed to. Keep your appointments, keep them clean, don't break anything, and then that plus your excellent orthodontic provider can try to get you to the best result, the most ideal result in a reasonable amount of working time. So if you've got a friend that is going through the braces and they just aren't taking this seriously enough, they might need to know about these high-risk situations. If you'd like to know about what orthodontic needs you have, feel free to stop in or at least continue to watch the channel, so they can open your eyes to the wonderful world of straight teeth and beautiful bites. That's all I've got, just a little PFOing so you know where you're going. Packard out.